Today we're going to be going over this week and if there were any trades, any things I got involved in, missed trades, losing trades, things like that. I'm going to go over from the daily, 4 hour, 15, and if there are any entries then M1. I'm going to give you a top-down analysis of the week and also a forecast for the week ahead. So if that's interesting to you, then stay tuned and let's get into the charts right now. So we're actually going to start on my Notion and I'm going to give you a whole recap of everything up till Friday, and Friday is today, so I'll show you what's happening and I'll give you an update. So we'll start on Monday, and Monday basically there were two trades. First trade, pretty basic, so daily, we are expecting a pullback as you can see, so shorts made sense. 4 hour we were also in a supply zone, so shorts were making sense, or sells. Then this is just Asia by the way. M15 we had an IBOS, right? This was the IBOS, so another reason for sells. And then that was a supply zone which did so and so. Then we came on here on this was the 5 minute, there were no entries, but on the 1 minute, let's see were there any entries. No, there was no entries on the M1, so that was a trade idea but no entry. Stage 1, so another trade on Monday, and this was a loss, so basically on the same day, so everything was the same except yeah, on the 15 minute we had another IBOS, so basically another break of structure. We came into here, a supply zone, and then on the M1 this is what I saw. This was my thought process. We came in here, there wasn't really any liquidation, so maybe I can journal that. Had some sort of momentum kicking in, and this was my entry and we got tagged out. That was minus 0.5. Then Tuesday we had a no tag, so still expecting the daily pullback. Yes, we were really sandwiched between supply and demand on the 4 hour, so we were expecting a swing pullback, so we could get into discounted prices. Then on the M15, quite a lot here, break of structure, we're expecting the pullback, right? We're in the high time frame demand, came into this M15 zone which did quite a bit, and I think yeah we got take. No, this was a no tag, so this was a pretty good one. I mean there was liquidity all here, like a trendline liquidity of sorts. Then it's a liquidation, all of this stuff. We had equal highs here, we swept that, showed momentum, came here, left inducement right there, had a chalk, and the idea was to come in here and then plummet, which it did, but it didn't tag us in, so happy with that. No tag. Then there was a no entry, so same idea. Yeah, liquidation, no chalk really, it just skyrocketed up. No M1 entry, so yep, no entry. Wednesday it was no trades basically, but the end of day markup was so we're still expecting that daily pullback, right? Because we've had the break of structure, so it's going to pull back sometime. 4 hour we switched internally bullish. Now what this indicates is that the 4 hour switching bullish, that means this should get taken out. That means that daily pullback is actually going to be taken out in the way, like, okay, so let me explain it. So now what I'm thinking is that this is just a small pullback, so we're not going to get that major pullback into discounted prices, and we're going to go and break this now. So it's sort of like an internal pullback. That's what I thought, because now the 4 hours switched bullish is showing us that this is going to get taken out this high, right? And the M15, exactly, M15 is bullish as well. Looking at these areas for longs, not really looking for shorts anymore because we've reached this 50% area, and after the 50% it usually tends to go up, so selling doesn't really make sense. And yeah, that was Wednesday. Thursday there was no entries, so let's just look at this. So yeah, expecting that pullback still, but as you know, 4 hours switched bullish internally, right? This is the swing high though, so looking at these areas for buys. Then what's this, M15? Yeah, so we switched internally bullish on the M15. Really strong demand zones, okay? I mean a lot of liquidity here, liquidity there, so it made sense for buys. The first zone, it came in on the M1, no criteria met, and yeah, it just plummeted through. Came into the second wick like a demand, you could say. And yeah, there was no yeah, I'll show you the wick demand one. So everything is the same as before, right? But this is that small wick demand that you saw before. We came in here. This was our chalk line. We came here, but as you can see, I've drawn this diagram, and this is what I was seeing. You came in here like that, and then we came up slowly like this, right? There was no. Does this show you that it wants to go up? Not really. Well, it didn't show me at least. So I didn't place any trade because my criteria wasn't met. And yeah, that was Thursday. Okay, now Friday. So now let's hop onto the charts and let's see. So Friday, so we're still expecting that daily pullback. However, we know that the 4 hour is switching bullish, which means that this can get taken out, right? So we're expecting this to get taken out, but we're in this daily demand. Ideally, it can come in here. I mean, there is inducement. Where is daily liquidity? Boom. So we could see price coming down here, tapping into this, which makes sense, discounted prices, and then carry on the bullish trend. However, this can easily be taken out, right? And this can just be like an internal pullback. So like this, boom, boom, like that, and then we get that big pullback to continue. But yeah, that's the daily. I'll just delete that. Let's jump onto the 4 hour. So 4 hour internally bullish. This, we expect this high to get taken out, right? Because it didn't do anything, and plus this is bullish now, so we expect that to get taken out. So yeah, buys make sense from these areas, right? This is a strong level that did something. This is a strong level that did something. Well, this not anymore because like that's not the swing range anymore, but well, internal range. But we're in this 4 hour supply zone, also a daily supply zone. This 4 hour supply zone led to a choke. If you can see, we came up, down, choke. So just a small indication of bearish sentiment. So we're in that supply zone. So overall bullish. However, on the M15, yeah. So on the M15, we've had this internal break of structure on Friday. Yes, this is one. Let's just get to London. This is what I was seeing. Swing structure, bullish, as you can see by these blue dots. High, low, like that. But we haven't had a proper swing pullback. And basically that just means something like that. Like a deeper pullback. This is all internal, right? So we're in the supply zone. I don't really want to buy, okay? Because there's clear levels of demand here that we can buy from. Boom. And boom. I'm just like drawing it off. Like nothing precise, but demands around that, right? However, we're in the supply, and what can we expect from a supply? Well, I can expect daily pullback? A M15 pullback. So in anticipation of that pullback, right, I want to see something bearish on the M15. So on my plan, I'm looking for a chalk. Now the chalk line is, so if this breaks, then I'm looking for sells till the, this is our swing low. This could be our potential swing high. So if we just get the 50% line now, I'm looking for sells till here, right? Yeah, so that's what I am looking for. Okay, so we've had this wick, we kind of swept it, you could say. So M15, boom, we swept that, and more like indication that it's going to come down. Then we had this, so I can draw my supply zone right there. M15 supply. Let me just get rid of this, it's a bit neater. Okay, yeah. So as you know, we were in that daily and 4 hour supply, so high time frame supply, and that's very powerful. So I'm expecting to play that pullback, right? We've had a first sign of a bearish indication, swept this, another bearish indication sign. Apart from that, the zone didn't really do much, but I'm happy to take a sell from it. Okay, so this is our M1, this was our M15 supply. Liquidity right above. Do we get... Okay, now we've tapped in here. Now all I'm looking for is this to go. Just delete this. I'm looking for, yeah, this to go. We'll just call this, boom. Okay, so if this goes, then I'm looking, okay, there, it's gone. So now this was the last area which I'm looking to buy, sell from. Yep. So, boom. That is the entry. Yeah, I'm gonna go 4 pips because like if I went 3 pips, like that is very tight. I mean, it's not even covering the zone. So, yeah, 4 pips. Giving off room for like breathing room or whatever you want to call it, and then 5 are standard. And yeah, let's see. So got tagged in there, and then yeah, just waiting for the trade to hit 5R or take us out or whatever it wants to do. Came very close, and then it just plummeted down. So yeah, as just emphasizes the point of don't keep your stop too tight. I mean, this is 4 pips, right? If I kept it like 3 pips, like yeah, I would have been taken out. And it's not even covering the zone, so instead of doing 3.1 or whatever, I just go 1 pip higher, or you know, just to give it some breathing room. Okay, and also spreading. So I mean, like how far this was like 1 pip, less than a pip away from my stop, so could have even taken me out. So just to be safe, put your stop above, and give yourself some more breathing room. Around this session, spreads are really low. I mean, they're around 0 anyway, so maybe it didn't take me out, but basically, yeah, 1 to 5 smashed, and that's the sell. That was the whole idea of the trade, and I will journal that here on my trades. So, I mean, week recap, I guess. There was a minus 0.5 and a 2.5. So, 2% up. So I can write that here. And 2% total lessons I'll write later. But yeah, this is my Notion template for markups and everything. That was the trade idea. Hope that made sense to you guys. And if it didn't, make sure to ask some questions. I would love to like help you out or just like talk to you about it. Maybe you even have some tips. But yeah, that was the trade, and hope you enjoyed. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the week recap. So guys, that was the week's recap. Those were the trades I took. Those were the trades I lost. If you enjoyed it, if you got some value out of it, let me know down in the comments. That'll be great. Also tell me your thoughts on euro dollar or any other pair, and how's your trading going. I would love to know. And yeah, until next time, my next weekly recap, stay safe, happy trading, and I will see you in the next one.